They thought it was just another camping trip until the woods came alive. Deep in the Appalachian Mountains, something is hunting and it doesn't want you to leave. This isn't a story, it's a warning. Stay out of these woods before it's too late. I just want to take a second to thank all the new subscribers. I feel like I'm finally finding my people. If I could, I'd give each and every one of you a big old hug. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Come on in, the water's fine. Well, maybe a little creepy, but you'll like it. Now, let's take a look.
When the woods go silent, that is nature telling you something is coming. Whether that be a bad storm, whether that be a predator, or something else. When it gets quiet, something is around.
It's currently July 25th, 2006, and the time is 4:40 p.m. I'm currently up in the woods due to, well, what the town's been talking about, how there's been some weird occurrences, and, oh god. What? Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm not like this. Oh, shit. I can't.
County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed light for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
According to the CAD notes and the deputy reports, this thing jumped into the back of his pickup truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually hear something beating on the top of the truck. The caller stated that it was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck. He actually stated that he was able to engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck. At some point he was able to slam on his brakes, and the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his hood and onto the highway, where this thing stood up in the roadway, made its way to the wood line, and disappeared in the woods.
All the time, as well as
God, something just walks next to us.
Oh, thank God.
Sounds like a person.
Finally, an Appalachian monster has been caught on video. The Appalachian Mountains is full of folklore. A lot of legends, a lot of monsters, a lot of ghosts, and this terrifying thing. These people were allegedly hiking through the Appalachian Mountains, and for a few days something had been following and tormenting them. They finally set up their game camera on their tent, and just after 2 a.m. they captured this evil-looking creature. Bigfoot, skinwalker, a mimic, or something totally different. Check this out.
Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's 2 ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast. That was my cue to leave.
That's a weird looking bobcat.
No, we're just talking.
No, I will.
What are you talking about?
The reflection, remember I said the reflection was scary? I saw a head and antlers, and that's what it's supposed to show up as.
Whatever. You think there's like a skinwalker or something?
Why are you saying this? Don't say that word.
Why?
Don't say it.
Why?
Because it'll call it forward.
So?
Well, like, seriously,
What are
like,
they?
last night I saw the fucking reflection. Don't make it actually happen.
Just really can't. Like, whatever.
No, I seriously saw it last night and I was scared and I went to sleep.
You see him like the Appalachian or something like that?
No, I saw it. Yeah, it's in the Appalachian Mountains.
What?
It's a real thing, and I saw it on like a reflection in the tent last night. Scared, but I don't want to wake you up.
Whatever.
Don't say it.
Skinwalker, Skinwalker.
Stop!
Skinwalker.
No, I swear to God.
In this particular video, his hike up to the mountain is pretty uneventful, and as soon as he arrives at the campsite, Jason begins setting up his tent and shows his viewers how he starts a fire as the sun begins to set. As he waits for the day to end, he tries his luck at spoon carving, and this is when he reports hearing a strange sound coming from the top of one of the mountains, but he writes it off as a bird or some other small animal and continues setting up for the night. At about 9 o'clock, he turns his camera off to go to bed, but less than an hour later, he wakes up to a strange sound that he says he's never heard before in his life. He mentions it sounded like some sort of guttural animal call, but because it came from pretty far away, he couldn't identify what it was.
I'm still rattled. I've never heard anything like that in my life.
stuff. It sounded like a mix between almost like a pig, some kind of, I hate to even say it, but a pig, an ape, and the calls almost sounded like how the velociraptors communicate with each other on Jurassic Park. I've never heard anything like that in my life.
Still shaken after the rude awakening, he tries to go back to bed, but just a few hours later at around 1 a.m. he wakes up again to what he describes as the sound of something or someone circling his tent.
Whatever it is, it's close. You hear that?
A bullet, 22, whizzed right above our heads into the tree that we were standing next to. And so I yelled out to him, whoever it was, got no response. Yelled out several more times, got one response, no idea what he said.
They narrowly escaped a bullet, realizing it was a targeted shot. Fearing for their safety and unsure of the shooter's location, they reported the incident to the police and chose a different trail out of the woods.
The whole trail area? Yeah.
And general rule of thumb is we don't really go into the woods.
We had just stopped, and all of a sudden we had one round go right past us, maybe 10 feet, and then another one right above our head, and literally like 2 feet above our head into the tree.
The white pickup truck your guys right here.
They escaped unharmed, but the explanation they received didn't sit well with them.
Why would I need to be armed in the Appalachian?
Okay, Josh, I'm about to answer the question that you really don't want the answer to. But this right here is where I live. This right here is the Appalachian Mountains. Let me show you why we stay out of the woods. This was caught on my parents' neighbor's trail cam that is set up over their deer feeder. And that's what you see, deer feeder, deer running away. But this, Josh, this is why you got those comments. What is that? Anybody want to tell me what that is? Let me zoom in for you. So yeah, that is why we stay out of the woods. That is why we do not go wandering around the woods at night alone. That is why we keep walking if we are out alone and something says our name. That right there is why we stay out of the Appalachian Mountains. I hope that helps, and sorry for the nightmares.
Explore. Huh? What? What?
What is that?
What the?
That was not there last night.
Nah, that was shit in there last night. We pulled up here. I come over here and set up this solar thing last night. You ain't do that. Holy shit.
Its pale skin and inhuman shape froze them in place. The noises continued, growing louder with each passing second. Overwhelmed with fear, they fled.
Go.
As they drove off, hearts racing, they thought they were finally safe, until the figure appeared again along the roadside, closer than ever, its wide mouth and twisted features fully visible. Whatever followed them that night in Appalachia wasn't done with them, and it's something they'll never forget.
If you ever go camping in the Appalachians, don't wander after dark. Don't answer the voices, and if you feel something watching you, leave, because some warnings come too late. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and as always, stay safe, stay aware, and question everything.